There is a mega random free-for-all going on right now where we have got some Kazva, we got some Beastie, we got some Cup, some Wham, some Orc, Adney, Scotty Pippen, and the big boy himself. It's Lidakor making his debut in the mega random free-for-all. Let's go. Now, for those unfamiliar with Lidakor, he has featured on this channel before, most notably for his misunderstanding of what a house and a hunting cabin are. Okay, I'm not going to do it like Lidakor, of course, is a familiar face in the Age of Empires community. Whether you love 2 or love 4, you probably love this dude. And it looks like he's actually nominated himself as tribute for us to now just watch. I'm going to go AFK for 20 minutes, so I'll leave it here. And you guys just make a list of what you want to talk about. Nah, I'm kidding. Let's describe what MegaRandom is, because I feel like there's still a lot of people who maybe haven't seen it, haven't tried it. You start with 3 villages randomly surrounding the map in different locations on a completely randomly generated map. And you choose where you start. And while you choose where you start, you don't choose what you start as. The civs are random. And the first thing I'm already checking is if anyone got the Chinese. Looks like they didn't, so we're good. Orc did get the Mongols, though. So he could be a little bit of a scoundrel in this one, as the civ is usually quite the pain in the arse. But overall, this is a pretty high elo lobby. I think I put a rough number of around 12,000 on it. Scotty Pippen is not ranked. Lidakor is... do I even say it? Okay, I'm going to say it because, to be honest, you know, use a smurf, you don't want to be spotted. He's 983 elo, I think. Adney is in the top 300 usually. At the time recording, he is 1,183. So, respectable numbers there. And of course, the big boys like Kazva and BC are like Karen Wham are carrying like the elo side of things. So, I put about a 12k elo number on this, which is fairly accurate to the game we've got. And as a result, we got a pretty star-studded lineup. Now, remember, this is a free-for-all, so, you know, the Lidakors and the Scotty Pippins, they aren't being protected. Maybe they will be, though. Because one thing I love about MegaRandom Nomad is the collusion. Oh, yes. One thing I can't see, unfortunately, as we're going to fast-forward a little bit for this early game, is I can't see the chat. And I am outraged that, to this day, that crap ain't been added. Not just for MegaRandom, but for the game in general. Can we step it up, Relic? Okay, it's 2022. The tech that I am asking for to be able to see, I could use on MSN in 2004. Come on. Because although the players can talk in game, observers can't see it. So let's sort this out. Come on. All right, so I thought I'd fast forward early game until we get conflict. This is usually how I open up on MegaRandoms. Mainly because this one, by the way, is live. But we are slightly behind because we were just watching an epic game between Beastie and Kazva. If you haven't seen that, check that out later. But look at this. Oh, no. Adney, no. Kalp. Well, when I say Kalp is a defensive player, I don't always mean it in a good way or a bad way. But in this way, it may be a very, very bad way. Adney has boxed him in. He has wood and gold, but no food. Now, this isn't the end of the road because Kalp can build farms, but the other thing you need to build farms is room. And you have very, very limited room here. Oh, my God. Yo. Whoa. No, this could be big, though. If Kazva lets him, and if Scotty Pippen lets him, this could save Kalp. Because he won't need the farms if he's got the fish. And he builds a landmark over here. Your boy's going to survive. And he might even look to go towards a second TC eventually. This, from corner to corner, Kalp might have the greatest survival story of all time. You got my attention. Oh, good lordy. Meanwhile, Lida. Oh, wow, look, playing English and building council. Come on, man. Now, Lidakor should just boom up. Realistically, you go multi-TC and use Rush Imperial here. English don't tend to play the feudal aggression much in MegaRandom unless they have a clear opportunity to kill someone close by. And usually it's more of a, I need to kill them than the, oh, I could kill them. Interesting choice by BC. He's going to the trade. We've seen many players try this in the past, and many players bash their head against the keyboard when it fails. But he has a clear route. Straight towards the trade. His TC is already halfway there, so this was quite safe as a play. And it's really beneficial. You have to make sure you get value out of it, though, because the problem with doing this play is that you are sacrificing the quicker production time on all your cavalry units, right? Because the thing that School Cavalry gives you is it decreases the production time by 20% on all of your stables. That's really big for a Civ that primarily pushes knights in the hyper late game. But we're talking about beasties, so let's be totally real here. He's not going to push knights, he's going to push bombards and cannons. I mean, he actually is. Like, when he gets hyper late game, if you give him the option to have a cannon-only army, he will rip your arm off and beat you to death with it while building the cannons. Oh, no. No, they found Calp. Calp's gone! He's out! He calls GG. Just as soon as he completes the House of Wisdom, he taps out. I mean, dude, from corner to corner, either way, you somehow still end up sandwiched. Oh, you know that saying, nobody puts baby in the corner? Well, this baby got put in every corner imaginable as an Abbasid. Oh, the only way it could have got worse is if he was in Castle Age and he had 3 corners he was pinned in. Poor guy. And now you just raid in and you start killing off the villagers so they don't take the wood. Oh my god. All right, looks like that's going to calm things down, at least at the moment. There will be aggression soon, though. Casva and Scottie Pippen have been holding hands this whole while now. You might remember Scottie Pippen from before on the channel when he was gifted a win in the MegaRandom Nomad Free-For-All. He was up against 3 pro players, Lash, CoRe, and Salami. And they decided to do a little bit of collusion in that they helped him win. They killed each other, and they let him get a wonder victory because Scottie Pippen has never won before. Now, I still stand by the statement that Scottie Pippen must be a big baller, dropping the big donos. But CoRe assures me he done it out of the good of his heart. I just don't know if I believe that anymore because after the amount of times I've seen him get bullied by Beastie and chat, it's hard to believe you can have a heart because that would mean that you'd feel it. And I don't know if I could deal with that level of meaniness from everyone. If I could feel it. Okay, that got dark. That got deep. Let's not bring CoRe into it for once. He's not even in this game. Poor guy. I mean, in some ways, he could probably got smoke in his face. Ha, he can't stop talking about me even when I'm not here. Wham did go for trade as well, by the way. But he's going to delay his timing. He went for the secondary TC quicker than Beastie. We'll have to see how this progresses. No, don't twist my words. I didn't say CoRe is heartless. Not in that way. That context is wrong. If a heart is how you feel, he can't have one. CoRe is nerveless, technically. Because that's how you feel. There we go. We got it. He's gone numb. I think he's definitely gone numb after that Outback Octagon game with the monument or the Wonder Rather on the island. I think that would make anyone numb after that experience. All right, we're going to speed this forward a little bit. Sorry, it's because we're playing catch-up. We're trying to cover this live, and I know some people are going to be outraged when it's like, this is not technically live. This game is going on right now. We don't know the outcome. But I do choose, like, in these situations when the opportunity is there, to fast forward through the early game if not much is going on. And right now, you can see the players are just eco-booming up. Wham makes a move for the center deposits first. And this could be pretty respectable, actually. If he spreads out his landmarks, he has a strong base here. He should be exploiting this hyper late into the game. Well, that's happening, though. Looks like Orc is going to be going into the Kurultai. Did he go for Silver Tree? No, he went Deerstone. What the hell? What? What? Nani? Okay, this is an unorthodox play out of Orc. Usually when you go for Kurultai, it's because you went for Silver Tree. Because you need the gold. Well, nope. But Yoinksy Doodle. Wait, is Scotty? Oh, Scotty, no. Scotty doesn't have any relics. Oh my god, he hasn't got any relics. He built Radiance Cathedral. He doesn't. He can play for this one, but like, look, the upgrades have come through. They're guarded. You're never getting them. Oh no. There's so many outposts, and now Lidakor's joining in as well. What is this BS? Poor little Scotty. A little backside. Oh, he tried to force the raid away. Magadai diving Orc. Very brave little Orc. It's a cool idea though what he's doing. So he runs back in with the Magadai. He gets the buff for 30 seconds, then runs back out. This is a good idea when you have a Khan. You need the Khan, though. And I'm starting to think Orc doesn't realize that you need the Khan for the Kurultai to work. Oh, this is going to be one of those games. Oh, God. The Khan that is doing nothing needs to be doing nothing here. Khan. Khan! Khan! I'm over it. Oh, God. Hello? Dude, Kaz was getting so many relics. Third one coming in. Big yoinksy boy over here. Will not be denied. Meanwhile, Wham starting to consolidate control of the center. Beastie and Lidakor seem to have some sort of truce going on here. I wall, you wall, we all wall. Okay, let me explain what happened here between Lidakor and Beastie. Lidakor built these walls. Beastie looked, and he nodded his head and went, I approve. And you get to live until last. Because there's someone that can appreciate some good walls. It's always good old Beastie. Okay, I'm lagging again. I should have restarted my game before this. I don't like the idea of trying to restart now, though. I am a little bit tilted that we seem to have some sort of frame issues, though. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm going to check Task Manager. I'll let it keep running in the meantime. Yes, nothing is being overloaded, so this makes literally no sense. Okay, smiley face. Very well optimized game we have in Age of Empires. Hopefully that's not showing for you guys, though. Hopefully it's smooth as a wait. Really? This keeps feel overly defensive. I guess he really is that threatened by the Magadai. Alright, so Wham up to Imperial. I feel like Wham basically has a very free game here. Adney has a tendency to just exist in these games whenever I watch them. He's never really been a threat. Sorry, Adney, but I've watched quite a few games now, and usually, most of the time, all the time, you're getting your ass ripped into 1,000 tiny pieces. And sometimes you play along with it well. The Mongol survival game, for example. But a lot of the times, it does have a tendency to do with him chewing off more than, well, biting off more than he can chew. In this situation, he's at least being reasonable, but it does tend to backfire. We'll see if Wham allows him to exist here, because Wham, this is very close, and he has no other target right now. There's nobody who's going to contest him. Even his central base, like, BC's staying away from it. He just wants trade. He dropped a keep. He dropped a keep. He dropped a keep right next to the trade. Okay, Wham might have an enemy soon. I think he might have annoyed Beastie with this. Looks like the keep won't last forever, but it's still a pain in the ass in the meantime. Or was... Wait. Oh, no. Wait, no. I've got it the wrong way around. Beastie attacked Wham. He blocked... Like, I don't think... Had Wham even become proper trade yet? I don't think he had. But he blocked off the option with this keep. With these outposts. These outposts crawled around the keep, so that if Wham wanted to trade, he wouldn't have the option. It's pretty crafty. Orc in the meantime. Oh my. Well, Wham just cannot get any reprieve. This is kind of what happens when you tech up ahead of everyone else. They do see you as a threat. That being said, Beastie has the highest score, so where's his bullying? Like, why is he not getting bullied? Please fix. God, why is the frame rate so bad, actually? Beastie and Wham are just parked here. They're going to be a problem. And he's going to have to fight one of them. Now, if he times it right, maybe Orc will help him out, as Orc is just roaming around the mid-battlefield, being an absolute pain in the arse, massacring Wham's fellas. Left, right, and center. And Beastie finally making his way up. Like, these two French players could actually dominate this late game. It's got to be said. With their locations, with the trade accessibility, I think they're going to be the two to watch. Even if I didn't see the scores already, like, they're the two most scary players on the map. Lidakor, he's looking about as scary as a turtle right now. You can see he's just fully worn himself in. He's going for the baby trade over in the corner, so he's at least going to have some late game scalability, but he's playing very kind of retracted. He doesn't want to get in the way. He wants to play the long con to survive late into this game. Raid fruit. Central base is absolutely torched, so Wham has been cut down to size pretty quick, and Beastie is the unanswered one. Like, this was something I highlighted when we talked about this to begin with. Like, Wham didn't really get the freest of games. We can see the pressure was already starting to come in. And he already had issues expanding in directions, but Beastie, he took a quarter of the map for himself, and nobody really stopped him. Well, Kazva. Nice. Okay, Kazva's going to get spooky now. That's basically his whole eco sorted, right? Yeah, 126. All right. Time for the beast from the east to march you on forward. He's starting to build up numbers to try and hold against the Magadai. Magadai against Horse Archers, we've seen this before, and it doesn't end well for Horse Archers. Their attack speed got nerfed. Old Horse Archers would eviscerate Magadai. Actually correctly balanced Horse Archers get just a giant dump in the face. They just get squatted on. It's not pretty. Wait. Has he... Okay, so curious question here. Did Orc even use the... Why did you even build it? I don't think Orc has once used the Kurosai. Not even once. Ay. Guys, well, starting to feel the pain here. Oh, he's got wood problems. Uh-oh. The Treb's going to be targeted down. Keep is on fire, soon to fall. And once that happens, there's a flood through, really. You haven't got great defenses. You haven't got a full line. And Kazva, if he's not careful, Lidakor might start poking at him from the south side as well. He really is sandwiched at this stage. He needs to boom quicker. I just don't know how you actually could get the resources together. Like, Kazva's running out of food. Only 14 people on food. Look at his eco. He was up 126, and in the blink of an eye, it feels like he's down to 91. So many lost in the repair efforts. So many lost in the dive. So many still to die yet. The Lancer's starting to move in. Orc looking to just erase Kazva's existence from this map. Wham has stabilized. Is going to look to re-extend out into the center here. And maybe in the process get some revenge on Orc. I'm still concerned about the beastie factor though, folks. Completely unanswered. Well, that has an answer. The answer is nope. I'm pretty sure Beastie is going to consider a wonder in the next 10 minutes. Just look at the game. The game is so chill for him. Nobody has even attacked him. And wow, okay, this keep from Wham attacked. There you go. He's going to layer himself. He has a wonderful location for a wonder at the backside. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's starting to layer outposts everywhere. In fact, where are all these cannon upgrades coming through? I think it's just his central ones, right? Yeah. So he's setting up ones behind the walls. But he could realistically like start to fall back, set up outposts around the trade corner, and then go for a wonder. Not now. I'd wait at least 10 minutes. You want to see at least 2 more players eliminated. But it looks very easy for him right now. Kazva, he looks done. I mean, the idle units, the TC's falling. And now this Lidakor! What? Oh, poor Kazva. Dude, you're going to make him retire from Age of Empires 4. This is so unneeded. Lidakor's like, I don't just want a participation ribbon. He gets the freest start of probably any player on this map. And then, does he sit there? Does he boom up? Does he think wonder later on? No, he's like, me want blood. I wear red. But you see, we ran out of red dye in the English Islands, so we needed to use something else. And blood for the blood god. But it looks like he's going to leave Kazva alone. I think he had a little bit of a talk. He's like, Lida, bro, talk to me. I'm having a bad day. Let me live. Hey. I don't know why Kazva suddenly became the Fonz, but for whatever reason he became it, it seems to have worked. As Lida's going to let him live and look for a new target. It might be Orc. Hard one, though. Because Magadai, they can just stay away from you. Looks like he's marching forward now. Let's see if he takes the fight. He could try to wrap in and go straight for the Mongol base. And if... Oh, okay, yeah. If Orc's not paying attention, he could lose a lot of troops here. So Magadai backing up now, but the troops can't wheel away. And yeah, Lidakor's going for it. I think he wants in. Like, he's got a lumber camp over here, so he knows roughly where Orc's base is. Just doesn't know how to get there. Well, that's happening. Wham is starting to breach. You gave him a little bit too much time, Adney. The Royal Cannons are out. The Arbitraries are here. The Royal Knights. Everything is here to play. The keep being dropped right into the base of Adney. Ground starting to be given over. The Arbitraries is feeling a little bit unanswered. The Bombards as well. Sniper down the camels one by one. A lot of orange blood being bled here. And I don't know where Adney's reinforcement rates are. Is he out of resources? Oh. Oh, yeah, that might not be enough food. I don't think Wham's going to slow down now. Looks like reinforcements have arrived, but reinforcements are through. Be it for who, rather. Beastie. This wood line. It actually gives an entrance. Beastie's going to back away, though. He says, okay, yeah, hashtag not my war. I'll be back later. And Lidakor is finally finding his way around, so he's wrapping around Orc. What is this cluster truck of a game? Everyone is going after someone else. It's beautiful. The chaos. I thrive in this. Oh my. Adney's in trouble. The amount of farms here that he can't now access, I think he's going to struggle to replace lost troops. Is Wham's eco struggling at all? Nope. Nope, that's going strong for an eternity now. Unless another player flank attacks. But right now, Lidakor, he's in a grudge match with Orc, just matching move for move, trying to finesse him out. And what's happening? Wham starts to go deeper. Farm's being targeted out as well. Brace holds back the Knights, but the Arbitrator push is the problem. It's still unanswered. Camel Archers, it doesn't feel like a great answer here because with Visas, they counter you. The Arbitraries have better range. So you're always going to be in range, which means the Pavisas will remain in the fight. He doesn't have to move to get good trades. And this will be the moment, Wham. Just press that button. It's a remarkable button. The things it will do for you. The things it will... Press the down button. They never press the button. And yet it somehow doesn't matter. Royal Cannons, ladies and gentlemen. These camels are practically insta-dying. Like, they get hit by a cannon and have 1 HP. 1 HP! Oh my god. This has to be so demoralizing for Adney. The only plus side is Beastie didn't decide to turn it into an Adney sandwich. Lidakor. What happened to Lidakor's troops in the end? Oh my god, he went in on Wham? Okay, Lidakor. I would definitely recommend making 1,000,000 enemies on this map. Dude, okay, I understand playing mid-aggressor, but this isn't mid-aggressor. You literally dove Wham's base. The good news for Lidakor, of course, is that Wham is on the absolute opposite side of the map, so he won't take vengeance anytime soon. But I think you're now on his list. It's not a list you want to be a part of. Kazva finally recovers up to Imperial. Where has Orc been fighting? So he's on guard. He's pushing in towards Wham as well. Wham needs to hurry up. He needs to get through the remainder of Adney's base. It shouldn't take too long, though. Abbasid players, am I right? Just find 2 landmarks and win. And these 2 landmarks are right next to each other, so that's going to be a problem. It's at least very chunky with 22,000 HP. Your front line doesn't feel chunky, though. These Royal Cannons are decreasing your reproduction rates and quickly reaching the critical target. And Adney, if there's anything I know about Adney by now, it's that he doesn't GG. No. However, because this map doesn't have the water on this side, he won't be able to hide a small group of villagers on a boat and come back later. He also isn't playing the Mongols, so he can't hide his landmark. So, yeah, what I'm getting at is Adney's screwed. Like, royally screwed. Which is appropriate because Royal Knights are the ones doing the screwing. And Royal Cannons. That is, yeah, that is pretty much GG Adney. Cannons target out the town center. They should be able to see the House of Wisdom by now. Wham isn't feeling the pressure elsewhere yet. He doesn't have to let up. Meantime, BCQT, oh, he's going after Wham as well. Everyone is hating Wham today. Damn. First Donna, he stomps him on the weekend, and now this? Like, what's this hate? You know what it is? They're all jealous of Wham's hair. Wham's fabulous, fabulous hair. It's the only explanation. I mean, Lidakor, no offense, your hair's not your strong point. Beastie, I think he knows. He goes to the buzz cut. Kazva, Kazva's got a right hair, but still, it's Wham. And in fairness, Kazva's not even getting involved in this. Orc, I don't know if he's got hair, but if he actually looks like an Orc, probably doesn't. And Adney, we don't talk about Adney's hair because he's not alive anymore. He doesn't get that honor. Instead, Wham gets the honor of notching 1 kill to his belt. And now he'll move back to address the annoying little beast on his border. So 3 players down, 5 to go. Wonder shouldn't be a target just yet. BC should wait a little bit longer. And let's be real here, folks. Waiting a little bit longer just means you've got even more resources to spend on never-ending armies after you build the Wonder. So it's not a bad thing. But you can eventually get there. As long as he doesn't annoy Wham too much. But I think BC wants to turn attention towards Wham because he's probably the biggest threat to him. Raw Cannons can get free defenses fast. The Elite Knights get ridiculously chunky for the French at this stage of the game. It makes it very easy for them to just try and dive you to get a Landmark snipe or a Wonder snipe. You can see that BC's prepped for it. Like, he's actually set up the full infrastructure. He's getting all these stables down around his keep lines so he gets a backline of production. One of the big mistakes we've seen multiple players make when they go for a Wonder victory is that they build their infrastructure at the front of their base. They build all their military unit buildings at forward of their landmarks. And when they're sniped out, you can't defend anymore. So what BC's done, he spreads out his landmarks a little, and he sets up the last one as the final bastion, the final line of defense, where he could drop a Wonder at the back here. And he's deforested the entire area to allow this condensed corner. So expect, if this goes another 10 minutes, like BC might just be into Wonder territory. That might be where he starts to kick a countdown in order. And in 10 minutes, I'm expecting one of these players to have been eliminated. Unlikely to be BC unless multiple players turn on him. Lidakor has done a good job of playing the politics. Nobody wants to end him yet. Although Kazva's going to be a little bit tilted about this. The good news for him is Kazva might not be in a position to do anything about this. It's just endless nights. And Kazva's been struggling to afford the troops he has while Lidakor's never running out. Wham now setting up outposts on the side. So interesting idea. Wham might try to play for a Wonder away from base. I'm not the biggest fan of it because it exposes you in some awkward ways. Because people can landmark snipe you or go for the Wonder and you can't defend both. But it just might be like delaying a flank attack. And if he goes for a Wonder, it'll be back here in his main base. I don't see a world in which Wham really wants to play Wonder here. Unless Beastie dies. I think there's always someone too close in an open spawn for you to even think about going for that as your victory condition. You what? Easy win condition is landmark sniping, especially when you know where they all are. Lidakor scouted out last time he was in here. Goes in deep with the torch. Takes a while to get through though. And reactionary force is now coming through. And I don't think this is the way to do it, Lidakor. I really don't think this is the way to do it. Because there's still 2 landmarks to get through. And your knights are all going to die. I wonder if he would attack Kazva's troops if he knew how bad off Kazva is. Like, Kazva can't afford to replace these troops if they die. And against these knights, they will die. So he's starting to get the fight now. Yeah, there we go. Clash in. Just... oh. Lidakor, attack the army. Attack the army. Forget it. I give up. So Kazva's going to survive. Meanwhile, Orc, oh my god, was there a big fight here. Horseman push now coming out from Wham. I think this is a bit too delayed from Wham. I'm not even sure if he has the infrastructure for stable push. He needs more units. Yeah, the knights are out of position, that's why. So he can't even afford to, like, he can't push them because he hasn't got pop cap. He also has very limited stables to replace lost troops, and that raid is going to do some serious damage here. Wham, eco down to 60. He's in trouble. And if they don't let up soon, they're just going to enable Beastie. This is the thing you have to be paying attention to in this situation, folks. In a MegaRandom, like, there is always one scummy little rat sitting in a corner playing patty cake with himself. His name is Beastie. And, you know, there are people that go and they play poker and they're like, all in, this is going to be fun. Woohoo! And then there's people who play, like, optimal game theory. Beastie's over here being the nerd. Aye, aye, aye. Well, at least Orc's army will be cleaned up. as they walk into a corner. One not of their own design. Most of them will be taken out, a few Magadai remaining, but hard to get out of here clean. Second wave incoming though, and Wham is looking kablammed in this one. Lidakor has let up the aggression. Kazva just airing the family heirlooms over here. Might want to bank them against her. Lidakor is once again let up. Interesting. Oh, that would be why. Because Kazva was sacrificing his army to Korn. Okay. Well, I think he's going to have to sacrifice a lot more now. Because he's not pop capped again. Lidakor is. Lidakor right now has no other enemy to worry about. Because Orc is fighting Wham. And Beastie is fighting time. As in, he wants to make sure this game never, ever, 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 ever ends for him. As he continues to build up the resources. Right now, actually, the thing that Beastie is fighting is the resource caps. He wants to see if he can reach them. Even goes in with the assist here. Dude, Beastie's such a little rat. Just the occasional cannon up into Wham's base to see what up. Oh, dear. Now, the forward infrastructure. Siege workshops on the front line. It's the thing that Orc has been missing because he has been pushing only cavalry. So he doesn't have a way of getting siege. But considering he's an Imperial, it should just be bombards being pushed out and the keeps being pushed to the limit. Flash in the midfield. Magadai, oh my god. If they just peel back, just peel. These are not tanks. These are not the tanks you're looking for. There we go. He's going to back off now. Front line began to fold. Backs up a little bit towards the choke point again. Needs to just keep backing up. I feel like he's got to be willing to give over a little bit more ground. Like, when you build Magadai like this, it's because you don't want to be stuck on the spot. Right now, he's just choosing to. Holding choke points to minimize damage at least, but that's giving ground over. And with 5 Culverins out here, now rule cannons as well, Wham is looking to stabilize. Orc showing us the brain power of the Orcs right there. Me smash, me fight. Tends to backfire more often than not, and this was definitely one of those situations if you're not stronger, which Wham just proved you're not. Beastie. Dude, this outpost was built so long ago, but it's actually so effective. You can see a lot from here. Yeah, dude, it's very hard to approach Beastie without being seen. Lidakor, what is this? This is an act of war, sir. Okay, maybe not. Maybe. So Wham has stabilized for the moment, but like he needs to get out. God knows you need to break free, sir. If you're stuck in your base like this, is not going to work long term because Beastie is benefiting from every minute that this is the case. In fact, Lidakor, Beastie, Kazva, and Orc. Like, look, please. Not Beastie. It's like Lidakor, Kazva, Orc, and Wham. Please just look at Beastie. Please just look at Beastie. Stop killing each other and look at Beastie. Come on. The scores aren't even close. Like, I actually object to Wham's score being 15,000. In what world is he 15,000 right now? I guess decent reserves. Maybe that's why. But Lidakor has bigger reserves. He's 3,000 behind. And their bases are comparative. In fact, Lidakor's is bigger. Now, I know it's not always about size, but in this situation, from like a score counting perspective, I feel like it should matter a lot.
For the next worker on the roller.
What is Lidakor's plan next, actually? It's been a little bit too chill for a little bit too long. Oh, no. Lidakor, you shouldn't have attacked that one tower. That is an act of war. And now Beastie is mad. Defensive army in place. Lidakor will look to clash the Robotiquins. The Robotiquins! The damage they can do here. Oh! The damage is so high. Tries to wrap round, but you need to take out the Robotiquins, not the cannons. He lost so many troops to that. Oh, Lidakor. Dude, Lidakor is that kid that goes around the neighborhood, like he's like squared up. He's like, yeah, let me out, let me out. And he tries to take a fight with people, and the moment they punch him, he like hits the ground. He's like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't realize we were fighting like that. Lidakor's whole army just got obliterated. And now the Robotiquins continue on. You did not respect the Robotiquins, so you have access to Robotiquins. Build them. Oh, Lida. Oh, dude, look at it. It's like, honestly, it's like a Rottweiler chasing a 10-year-old here. These Robotiquins are like, get me out of him. Oh, my God. He's going to try and approach him from 2 angles, but I don't think it matters what angle you take this from. You're the one getting took. Robotiquins starting to defend themselves, just eviscerating wave after wave. Oh my God, the KDA on these units already. This micro is off point. Cannons are at least going to be targeted out, but the Robotiquins will live. Lidakor's army will not. So, okay, Lido, I'm just gonna hover here. I'm crossing my arms right now. You can't see it because I'm not on camera, but I am slightly nodding my head. Just feel like, you know, if you can't beat evil, use evil to beat it. Not the best use, but yeah, if you can't win a nuclear war, maybe it's because you need nukes. That's all I'm saying. Oh God. I'm just looking at this and thinking, has BC sent new troops here? I don't think BC has sent new troops here this whole time. Folks, Lidakor's army has got wiped twice already here. This is still the same army from BC. Oh, God. Oh, I feel bad for him right now. Maybe we should look elsewhere. This just seems mean. Ay, ay, ay. Meanwhile, looks like Kazva shouldn't have attacked Orc because Wham stopped helping him. It didn't turn into a sandwich in the end. It turned into a 1v1. Nork this time looking to do some perma damage, going in deep. TC being targeted. Extension TC already gone. Golden Gate not taken out just yet. If Lidakor sneaks in and takes out that high armory, Kazva goes bye-bye at this rate, though. Right now, though, of course, Lidakor has gone full paranoid. He's like, he's going to attack me again. Please don't hurt me, Beast. No, BC is backed off. BC literally sent one wave as a warning that killed off, I don't even know how many Englishmen. And that was it. Then he was like, yes, the message has been sent. You will never contest me again. Back to the Wonder. Needs to sort his wood first, though. In fairness, he doesn't really need to like go beyond the cost of the Wonder. He just gets the wood for that, and then all he has to do, and yeah, there it is. Look at the wood go. It's a Wonder. Because he doesn't have to build wood units. He just has to build hand cannons. Look at his eco. It's time. Notre Dame. BC about to peer in the future and predict himself a win here. Because this is hard to breach. The layers. It's a goddamn ogre in this game. Just look at it. The outpost as well with the cannon emplacements. The way he's played this is so hard. Like the western flank is not exposed. Wham is the only one who's been paying any attention. And Wham might be in trouble. Uh-oh. Wham. Yep, exactly. Yeah, same thought. He's like, I might need to address this. I agree. You really need to address this. Wallalo. An ambitious attempt, not going to work. And the time on this could not be worse. Kazva's basically dead. The Wonder completes and Kazva's out of the game. He's got 20 eco units left, but the time it would take him to rebuild, he's not going to be assisting in the takedown of BC at all. BC right now looking to take down Wham. 1 or 2 pegs at least. He's not going to go for the landmark snipe. Probably more likely he just goes to the eco. Because if he shuts that down, Wham's in trouble. He won't be able to afford this indefinitely, and I like the idea. I really like this idea from Beastie. If you want to eliminate a threat, landmark snipes are very hard when you're going for a wonder victory. But throwing away one army to completely burn down your opponent's eco, that's worthwhile. I see Lidakor has rebuilt the wall. You know what I'm not seeing, though? Any Robotiquins. Still seem to be missing those Robotiquins. You know, honestly, after what those Robotiquins done to him, like, for most people, that's one of the situations where they go, oh my god, Robotiquins are so OP, I'm going to build them and win. Lidakor's like, no, Robotiquins suck. I may have lost my army twice over to just a few of them, but they definitely suck. Cannons starting to breach. Wham. Did at least clean up the army from BC. Mostly. He's been distracted for a long time. Remember, that time has been ticking down the whole while. Lidakor, I know you've got some PTSD from what BC just done to you, but you do need to start going. Because you've got a long way to go. It's a lot of walls there. It's like BC's playing past the parcel with you. Just wants you to keep unwrapping. Wait. I think we have a mutineer, an abandoner, a deserter. Where is he going? Where is he going? Sir? Sir? Did you lock the gates? No? Come back! Come... No, seriously, come back. It's not safe that way. What is Orc doing? Get out of here, you... What? Goddamn Orcs. All they want to do is kill. It's still going. It's actually going on. He's like, you know what, Lidakor? I don't trust you to lead me in battle. Not after what I saw happen to our comrades. I'm defecting to Wham's army. Maybe he'll treat me better. Beastie, meanwhile, says, okay, Wham's the only threat. I'm just going to keep running at him non-stop. Make sure he can't actually build a sizable force or make a big dent into my base. And understandably, he has no reason to worry about Lidakor, because the one bombard he built is currently going AWOL. The great adventures of Bombi over here, as he wants to explore the north and the west before he heads to the south. South seems like a beautiful area to retire. He hasn't seen the world yet. Also, why only one bombard? I mean, he's got more in production. Yeah. Dude. It's still going. It's still going. I guarantee it's going to roll up and just die to the keep. It's going to die to the keeps, guys. It's actually not even going to make it to his destination. Oh, maybe. Oh my god, save him, Private Bombi. Save him, Private Bombi. Orc's going to save him. Whoa, no. Get rid of the outpost. Get rid of the outpost. Save the bombard. Save the world. Save the bombard. Save the world. He lives. He lives. Go, Bombi, go. Be all you can be. Oh, crap, you're dead. You're so dead. No, Bombi, no. Be all you can be elsewhere. Not this way. No, Bombi. The village is being pulled as well. Ooh. He stops, he knows. Wait, so was all this caused because he wanted to attack the... I'm still trying to work out where he clicked, folks. Oh god, the map. Ouch. I think you need... There we go, there's the new bombard. Lidakor, here we go. It took a third of the time up, but he's finally on the way. No, don't kill each other. Bombi! No. He was so young. Well, he didn't see the world, but he saw a tiny bit. Bombi's now seen the world can be so cruel. I mean, there's not much he can see anymore. The whole world's going dark for him. Meanwhile, Wham. Oh, he's shutting BC down. Now, usually I say that's big. Sadly, it's not as big as Beastie's reserves. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, Lidakor. Bombi Mark II is underway. Bomb B. We'll call this one instead of Bombi. Nice little acknowledgement of B, who couldn't make it into this MegaRandom. Also couldn't make it into the semifinals. Okay, that was mean. 3 bombards now, so starting to stack up. That's going to force a response. Nice starting to march out from Beastie. Meanwhile, Lidakor. Well, we've actually seen him lose 3 times the amount of troops before, so by this maths, this should be a draw. Not this time. Surprise! Get him, boys! Shivs out, let's go. Stabby stab. He's stopping the bombards from actually escaping. One of them. No! Bombi! I can't be asked to name them anymore. Like, honestly, Lidakor lets them die so often. What's the point in even naming them? We'll call this one Bomb. This is Ard. Ardius. Okay, now that's too cool of a name not to give him. I'll see how long Ardius can last. Bomb and Ardius. I'm not even going to name Whams. He's lost so many of them, there's no point. Meanwhile, Bombard Division from Orc. Opening the way. Beastie. This is getting tight. Needs to buy a bit more time. Another big rush out to delay the timer. Halfway through the 1-day countdown currently, but slowly getting there for Beastie. And this army from Wham will be wiped. No way you survive that. Arbitraries are nice, but big shiny knights with pretty torches and giant swords are better. As Wham is quickly learning. Beastie still has 27 knights remaining. Wham's army is looking in trouble. Ooh, is he turning this around? He is. He is actually turning it around. I spoke too soon. I underestimated the Gambusons. Shame on me. Although, in fairness, it looked like Beastie was maybe at first a little bit overly focused on the cannons. Maybe that was intentional, because if he gets rid of the bombards... No, the ball! The ball! No, the ball! Wham! Wham! Sir! Sir! Oh, God, no, he's going to lose multiple bombards. No, guys, it's not going to stop there. Pumbaa's done. Pumbaa is satiated. Oh, my God. Could you imagine if he went after the other cannon as well? Upsitter, it ain't pretty. So he stops at 1. Beastie Cutie trying to head down to 1 on the timer. 6.5 minutes to go for the Wonder victory. Knight Army rebuilding on the west side where he has a keep division that hasn't even been assaulted yet. We're getting big. Lidakor appropriately playing the English, taking a coffee break every 2 minutes from his siege. Oh God, the bombards are actually losing. Not Bombi and Ardius. They must live. More unnamed bombards in the center, pushing from Orc. Beastie. Oh, these keep defenses. This is going to be tight either way. I mean, I think he... Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen the Notre Dame. We've seen Imperial Age France, but have you ever seen Maginot Line France? Oh my God. Competitors, have fun. You've got some way to go. I mean, they haven't even got through the outer layer yet. The ogre never stops. I'm renaming Beastie Onion Lord. When this boy puts up walls, when he really goes for it, he definitely has enough layers to get that name. Now the Knights wrapping around. Oh, this time Wham's army is going to 0. It definitely ain't a hero. Can't even save the cannons. The villagers are like, I don't want this anymore. If he wins, we win, right? It's a civil war. No. No, this is all Beastie coming in for that solo dub. Lidakor, buddy, The... Wait, it's not even attacking. Oh, no, Ardius. At first, I thought it was because he was attacking the outpost. Now I don't even know. Lidakor, you've got to stop finding your bombard crews at pubs. They're clearly drunk. Like, I don't understand what they're doing anymore. Oh, this is getting tough. And also, no forward base out of Orc, so I don't think you can do this. I think it's Beastie time. He's angry. He didn't get as many wins as he was expecting on the weekend. Actually, no, he did. What am I on about? He beat the Muslim. It's 3-0. Wasn't even close. But he thought it was a best of 7. He's like, I need to get extra wins in somewhere else, so this will do. Ay, ay, ay. Wham ain't getting anywhere near this. Nobody's getting anywhere near this. Like, he's literally holding 3 armies at bay on his own. In some ways, this army is holding itself at bay. I can't. I'm not even trying to be mean to Lidakor, but it is looking quite awkward here. Like, the amount of units he's lost trying to kill 2 outposts is actually depressing to think about. So let's look elsewhere. Oh, yeah. More ground being reclaimed by the French. Wham with the flank attack. Kaz making his way in as well, but I just don't know how you get through this. Even if you create a hole in that wall, these cannons are going to create so many holes in you. You are no longer French, you are Swiss. Swiss cheese, to be specific. Is this attack on Titan mode? Like, get the torches out and go? It ain't going to work. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, it's the cannons from the keeps alone are just making it an even fight every time. And that's before I'm adding in the damage that Knights do. If they were just defending and weren't attacking back, maybe. But that's too much. Folks, I think that's it. Like, it's 2 minutes away. They haven't even breached the last 2 layers of walls. Let alone all the keeps behind it, man. Come on. It's Lidakor. Lidakor's done it, guys. He got rid of 2 outposts. The trebuchets. Oh, my God. I bet Lidakor right now is thinking I should have done this in the first place because he could have had like 10 trebs by now. And in fairness, it would have been really good. Especially with Wingard Palace because you get them so cheap. Which, oh, no, ignore that detail. He went for Berkshire. He really thought Kazma was going to be a threat, huh? Keep about to go down. Ay, ay, ay. Lidakor. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm micromanaging now, but I've watched a bombard roll up to a tower and die, so I'm paranoid at all times. Oh. Onto the walls, boys. Pretend they don't exist. And now just hold BC's army here indefinitely, and then you win. Right? Right? No. There's a minute left. The bell just rang. This is looking dark. The only way I can make this unpredictable is if I close this so you don't know the exact time the Wonder wins it, because it looks like it's going to win. You just don't know the exact second. Knights. Now we'll just clean up the bomb. But like, Orc isn't even attacking anymore. I think they know it's over. We warned against this as well. Maybe it's unfair because we have God Vision, but we did say that Beastie was in a really good position. His score was incredibly high, so you should have been suspicious. And instead, everyone bullied Wham. I don't get it. Lidakor attacked Wham. Orc attacked Wham. And then Beastie joined in. And they still weren't suspicious. Like, Beastie just there like, ah ha ha, yeah, guys, we got him. Punch him in the nuts. Yeah. I think he's already dead. No, keep attacking him. Well, Beastie said so. And Beastie's like, top 2 player in the game. So we believe him. Never trust Beastie. That's the lesson you take away from here. Never trust Beastie Cutie.